Hello and welcome, everyone. I am so grateful to have you with us today for Chats Worth a Million. My name is Cozy Faber. I am fortunate to be the Deputy Director of Partnership and Giving at Age Africa. Whether you've joined us before or if this is your very first time, thank you for being here. You are a part of something meaningful, something powerful. Together, we are building a bridge between Malawi and the US, connecting caring, compassionate people like you with the young women whose lives are being transformed through Age Africa. During today's conversation, we encourage you to ask questions and engage. You can drop your questions in the Q&A at any time. And if you have closed captions on during this meeting, you'll want to turn them off during the video since we have added subtitles. To turn closed captions off and then back on again, click on the CC button at the bottom of your Zoom frame. So here's what you can expect in the next 30 minutes or so. We'll start by watching an enlightening brief interview with Trinity Piyo. Trinity is a Form 1 or freshman student at Phalombe Secondary School in Malawi. Phalombe Secondary School is located in the Phalombe district, and it's a new partner for Age Africa. We have been doing this work for 20 years now, and every year we see it. Girls blossom, their lives transform, and in turn, they spark change in their families and in their communities. Every story moves you, it inspires you, and honestly, it fills you with awe. But today, Trinity's story is something really special because this is only the first year that Age Africa has been working at Phalombe Secondary School. Trinity is not only a first-year high school student, she is also one of the very first girls in this school to take part in our Creating Healthy Approaches to Success Chats Life Skills program. She's part of the beginning of something powerful. And there's something else unique about Phalombe Secondary School. It is one of the few schools in Malawi that are equipped to support students with special needs. They welcome students who are visually and hearing impaired, making Phalombe Secondary School stand out in the best way possible. You'll hear Trinity talk about how she's learned sign language to help her friends with hearing impairments communicate and feel included. In all our years working in Malawi, we've never seen a peer-led effort quite like this. So, as we listen to Trinity, we're not just hearing about one girl's transformation. We are witnessing the start of a ripple effect in a school, in a community, in a country where change like this is deeply needed. And I'm happy to tell you that right after the interview, we are incredibly lucky to have both Trinity and Age Africa District Officer Jesse Bandi Purapura coming to us live from Malawi, where it's 6 p.m. Both of them will be available to answer any questions you might have and to share their unique perspectives on the work we're doing. One caveat I'd like to add here is that access to electricity and internet bandwidth in Malawi can be spotty. Of course, we are hoping for the best, but I just want to give you a heads up that we may have to make some technical modifications as we move along. After the video, we will welcome our esteemed Executive Director, Concepcion Gaxiola, to the screen to manage our Q&A session. What you are a part of today is more than a webinar. It's a moment of global connection. We've been working hard to create honest, trusting interactions with Age Africa's community, and we want you to feel assured you can impact a life. You can change someone's story. In a small way that is also a very big way, you are a part of real generational change. So settle in, stay curious, and know this, your presence matters. So let's get started with the video.
Welcome, Trinity, to Chats with a Million.
Thank you very much, and it's also a pleasure to me to be involved in this chat with Million.
Now, you are a member of Chats.
Yes.
How would you describe Chats to someone who has never heard of it before? What is it, and why does it matter?
Someone who have never heard about Chats. Chats is an acronym which simply means creating health approaches to success, which means we are having several approaches which are helping us as girls in order to succeed in life. Time is so special to me just because I help people with speech and hearing problems, and also I feel myself that I'm part and parcel of their lives.
Wow.
And also I have time for myself to express my ideas to my fellow girls.
You have said that you help your fellow students that have got speech and hearing impairments. How do you do that during Chats?
By doing sign languages.
Oh,
Yes.
were you trained in that?
Yeah.
Where?
At the same school.
Oh, right. So it makes you feel special.
Yes.
Good. And probably if we were to find out before you joined Chats, what did you believe girls in your school or community could or could not do with their lives, their choices, and even their future?
Before I joined Chats, I was thinking in the way that girls have less opportunity to have a position higher than boys.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot be intelligent enough to do boys or to do other fellow girls. I feel that every time girls are at the low.
Like inferior?
Yeah.
And since you joined Chats, how has that thinking changed or perspective changed?
Now, after joining Chats, I'm sure that also girls have more opportunity than boys, that they can be ruling boys or anyone.
Do you think you can also hold that leadership position yourself?
Yes.
So Trinity, what did you think about yourself before you began attending Chats? Did you have confidence?
Was I confident? Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine if we, if we are in class and I didn't understand anywhere when my teacher was teaching.
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to ask questions. I just feel shy that I can't raise my hand and also to answer questions or to ask any question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now I'm feeling myself that I'm confident enough. Just imagine we had a presentation on our class on behalf of my group. Over 50 students were there facing me on my representation, but I managed to represent on behalf of on behalf of my group without shyness, and I was confident enough.
Yo.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
I was feeling happy just because Chats has helped me to feel more confident.
Wow.
Yes.
That's good and great to hear. Okay, so tell me about something you learned in Chats that made you feel strong and proud and really stuck with you after the session.
A certain day, we are doing with a topic goals, where I will describe goal as something we want to achieve in future or in near future. It was long-term goal and short-term goals. And now I'm really sure that I'm going to achieve my goal when as far as I am working hard.
Wow. Wow, that's great to hear. So, Trinity, was there any other activity or a game that you played at Chats that helped you understand something important? What was it? And what did it teach you?
A certain day there was a play which was it involves a girl with her peer, which a girl was forcing her friend to get to have a sexual relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So when that girl involved in that relationship, at last he was found pregnant.
Wow.
Then her friend was leave her alone. So That play, it stuck with me just because it taught me that if I'm going to be involved in sexual relationships, I'm not going to fulfill my dreams, and also I will not be able to achieve my goals.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Now, coming to after joining chats, there are some girls that have not joined chats yet. If another girl wasn't sure about joining chats, what would you want them to know?
I would want them to know how chats has helped me and how is helping other people, other girls. And I would like how to know that chats is helping more girls to be confident and also to fulfill their dreams.
Okay. Now, as a Trinity Piyo, yes. How do you see your future now?
I believe that I am going to fulfill my dreams just because my ambition is to become a bank manager or else a doctor. And I'm sure that I'm going to fulfill those dreams. I'm going to achieve my goals, that I will become a bank manager or else a doctor.
So we have a doctor in the making or a bank manager in the making.
Yes.
So you'll be keeping our money safe. Now, when we move in the community, there are many girls that face the decision to leave school to marry. What message would you give to such girls about continuing with their education?
To such girls who have decision to leave school and get married, my message is that there is no marriage which can be sweet without education. According to life nowadays, nothing can work without education. Just because we have, although we are think that I'm going to get married to a rich man, but he will be treating you harshly just because you know that you can't leave him just because anything of you rely on him. Yeah. So my message that don't leave the school, although it is so hard, just because there is a way that which says sweet, straight to sweet.
There is
Just
no sweet without sweet.
Yes. So we need to work hard so that we are going to have better lives. Yeah.
All right. No, it was a pleasure having you, Trinity, and we look forward to seeing our bank manager save our monies, keep our monies in the future, or indeed become a doctor, as we said. Yes. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Wow, what a great interview with Trinity. That really laid some nice groundwork for our conversation and the Q&A session. So now, without further ado, allow me to introduce Trinity. Trinity, can you turn your camera on and say hi to everyone? And with Trinity is our district officer, Jessie. Welcome, Jessie. It is an honor to have both of you with us here today. Can you unmute Jessie? There you go. Welcome. We are so happy to have you both here today.
Yes.
Your insights and experiences are incredibly valuable, and we are all eager to learn more from you during this session. For everyone joining us, if you have any questions, please feel free to type them into the Q&A. And now I'm going to hand the question asking over to our very own Executive Director, Concepcion Gaxiola. Concepcion is a guiding light in our organization, bringing us together to make a meaningful impact. Concepcion, the floor is yours.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Cozy, for the introduction. I greatly appreciate it. And Jessie and Trinity, welcome, and welcome everyone. It's lovely for you to join us today. We're always so inspired to see so many familiar names of supporters and new names that are coming together to participate in this session. I do want to point out as well, though, that the support is made possible by our friends over at the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office with the British High Commission. As Cozy has explained earlier, this is a new area for us. So this is a new expansion in the Phalombe district. So Phalombe Secondary is one of those schools. So we have about 14 minutes now to take questions. So please, I encourage everyone to participate. Don't be shy. There's a Q&A session below. And with that excitement, it looks like we may have dropped off from our friends over in Malawi. I know that Cozy had mentioned that perhaps we may have disconnect. If you could give us just 1 minute while we find them, and then we will bring them back up. But feel free to put any questions that you have on the Q&A, and then we'll be sure that they're back. So that's wonderful. Give us just 1 second. Are you back, Jesse and Trinity?
Yes, we are. Sorry, we
No
had an
worries.
interruption. Yes.
Well, thank you. This is the great thing about doing these is we get to learn our capabilities and what's possible in Malawi through this connection. So,
Yeah.
okay, well, let me just go ahead and get started here. It looks like we have a question and coming through. Okay, great. So Trinity, this question is for you. And we'd love to know is why did you want to learn sign language at your school? Do you need me to repeat that? Oh, okay, we're coming back. There you go. Do you need me to repeat the question?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
All
We
right.
might also switch off the video so that
Okay.
we can be able to get that because it shows in connectivity challenge.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Great. So the first question is why did you want to learn sign language, Trinity?
I was interested in sign language. That's why I suggested to learn about it.
Wonderful. And that's helped you in it being able to communicate with your fellow chats members? You're on mute, Jesse.
Yes, it's helped me to communicate with my fellow chat members.
Wonderful. I'm going to just do my own follow-up and then I have
Can
another
you hear us?
question. Yes, I can hear you, Jesse. Thank you. I'm going to do just a quick follow-up question, and then I have another question for you. How many girls in your chats group perform sign language, and do you take turns? Did you hear me? Jesse, are you still there? Well, I know that this happens sometimes, so thank you everybody for your patience. I know that sometimes the connectivity is a little unstable, so I'm going to go ahead though and turn off.
So I just received a notification that their internet is completely gone, that they
Oh, oh no. Oh, okay. Well, I know that we try to do our best efforts in doing this, and I think we might have to do a follow-up video with responses. Oh, I think they're back again. Maybe they went on phone data. Let me know if you're back, Jesse.
We are back. Our sincere apologies, but we got the first part of your question.
Okay, great.
Where you were asking about how many participants we have in chats.
Yes.
that have got special needs. So Trinity is here to respond how many girls there are at Phalombe Secondary School chats with some impairments. So Trinity.
There are 2 in number in our chats at Phalombe Secondary School.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to skip over to more questions because I know that our time is limited here. Can you tell me, Trinity, what is the average age that girls are expected to get married in the Phalombe area? Are you familiar? And you're on mute, Jesse, if you're there. Okay.
13 or 14.
14 or 15 years old? Wow, that's a very low number and a little alarming. I know that one of the things though is that with this program, and I know that your participation with your friends keeps you in school, keeps you in school longer. I have another question that says, I noticed that you speak English very well. And do you learn English in school? And if so, I'm going to just kind of follow up at what age at Trinity do you learn English in Malawi?
I was from my primary school.
Okay. Oh, okay, good. So it's from younger now. I know that
Yeah.
sometimes you learn in secondary school, so it's good to know that they're teaching younger now. And then Trinity, what is the one thing that you would like to ensure that every girl becomes aware of that can change her life? What is the one thing that you think that girls need to know that to ensure that every girl becomes aware of that change in her life?
Education is a key.
Has education been fruitful for you in how you move forward?
It's coming to you. Is that helpful for you? Are you moving forward with your education?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. So I know that this is your first year in chats, and you mentioned this in the video. Have you noticed a difference between yourself and your friends in participating in these after school sessions, in learning about yourself, in learning about your friends and relationships? Has that changed how you started to where you're at now?
Yes.
And you've seen that change with your friends as well?
Yeah. I'm seeing the change.
Are you excited about the new school year?
Yes.
And so how many of your friends do you expect to go back to school when it starts?
So basically, Concepcion, right now in Malawi, we are in our second term,
The
third
final
term
term?
rather. We are
Mhm.
now writing our, some have started writing their end of academic year exams, like those that are sitting for the Malawi School Certificate of Education exams. They're in session, and Trinity and others will start probably next week for the end of term exams, and they will close later in July at the end of the month. So we are still in session at the moment.
Okay. Are you ready for your test, Trinity? Are you ready?
Yes. And preparing.
You're preparing? Are
Yeah.
you part of any study groups or study circles with your friends to prepare?
Yes.
And are you leading them or oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Yes. After our classes, I I involved in discussions with my friends, and also from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we have a prep starting time.
Oh, good. So now that you can speak in front of 50 people, because it's clear that you have been in chat sessions, in classes, and speaking, how did you change so much in 1 year? What was it that helped you take that next step?
Yeah, in the past, before joining chats, I was not able to ask any question in class or else to answer any question. But now I do it. I answer questions. I'm able to ask questions, and also also able to represent on behalf of my group.
Oh, nice. So have you led any chat sessions yet? Are you a peer facilitator? Did you get the question, Jesse?
No, I'm not a facilitator.
Yes, she's responding.
Okay, all
I'm not
right.
a facilitator. I just help I just help my friends with hearing and speech impairments.
That's fantastic. And that it says a lot about your courage and your empathy towards others in helping them learn something completely different that you're also learning and participating in. And that's exciting. Um, we have just a couple of minutes left. Sorry, I'm just looking at my time marker here. So I'm going to ask you another question, but I think you might have already answered this if you were afraid to ask questions or speak up, but it looks like you've mastered that very well, especially in this call. And trying to see if I missed anything. I, yeah, I think that I think those are my last of my, oh wait, one more coming. Oh, no, sorry, that's my warning again. Okay. Well, Trinity, I want to thank you. I know that we had a little bit of technical difficulties, so I want you to know, that we appreciate your patience with us and all of you in the audience for hanging in there with us as we just part of what we do. And sometimes we are in full meetings and we lose each other as well. So now you get to experience a little bit of Malawi with us. Jesse, I do have a question though for you. Will there be an increase in enrollment in the next semester, you think, with chats?
Most likely, because we are seeing that even from the reports we're getting from some teachers, as Trinity has indicated, I think quite often in Malawi, where we have got boys and girls in the same class, oftentimes girls are shy to ask. And the fact that most subjects are offered in English, to also express oneself in English, it's a problem. So once they're empowered during chats and others are seeing the difference, it's also motivating others to join chats. So we are believing that in most schools, we'll see an enrollment for girls' chats club increasing even as we move forward.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much as well for leading that effort. I know that behind the camera is Lucy Morris, who is an alumni, but also one of our district officers in the area. So I know that she's handling the behind the scenes there. So thank you between the two of you. And Trinity, it was a pleasure to speak with you. There's Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I'm really glad that we had the
Hi.
opportunity to get to know you. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it back down to Cozy so that she can wrap us up. But thank you again for all of your efforts and all of your work and everybody that joined us today.
So as we draw this incredible session to a close, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to each of you for joining us today. We are planning on having another Chats Worth a Million signature series next quarter with another scholar, and we'll be sure to let you know once it's scheduled. So it has been an honor to unite Malawi and the scholars we support with our dedicated supporters in advocates around the world. Your engagement and enthusiasm today have truly made this event special. So for those who wish to stay connected and keep up with our ongoing efforts, I highly encourage you to follow us on our social media channels. And finally, I cannot emphasize enough how precious and life-changing your donations are. And remember, every contribution, no matter the size, plays a pivotal role in our mission. Together, we are not just supporting scholars, we're investing in a brighter, more promising future. So thank you once again for your time, for your support, and your belief in our cause. Here's to many more chats worth a million and to the continued success of our scholars. I'd also like to say thank you to Josh Jones at the Webinerd for volunteering and providing your technical savvy so that we're able to accomplish such a meaningful feat. And thank you everyone for being here. We'll see you next time. Thank you.